So as you all know that we are dealing with module 5, that is the product virtual product development. So this is a very vast topic which we are slowly and steadily trying to understand. In the earlier classes, first we started with I tried to explain to you what is virtual reality. Then we stressed upon what is virtual product development. So just to recall, these are all the things which we have discussed. What is VPD? So virtual reality is a broad term. So we are applying that virtual reality in product development, and this is the discussion what we have done in the earlier classes. What is virtual product development? How it helps us to see? As I said, there are three important things. That is, it is used in design, manufacturing, as well as marketing. This is the uh, idea about how virtual product development actually is taking place in various industries. So now these slides are also very important where it gives you a very clear idea about what is the conventional way of doing things and what is the virtual way. So almost the entire product development phase is influenced by virtual reality or virtual product development. So now if you go on studying is a very vast topic. Here we have to study all these things in a very elaborate manner. First is virtual design. So how virtual reality helps in the part of design. Next is we have to study about virtual manufacturing. So what exactly is virtual manufacturing? That is entire one topic which you have to study, where we are using virtual reality to understand the manufacturing concepts. How? And third is virtual marketing, how the virtual reality is used in marketing. So in all these different phases of product development, we are using virtual reality. So you need to understand virtual reality, virtual product development, what is virtual manufacturing, virtual design, virtual marketing, and the most important in your syllabus is what are the tools which are used to carry out this process of virtual manufacturing, virtual design, and virtual marketing. So this slides, 3 or 4 slides are there, which I have discussed to you in detail in the last classes, where you can correlate the process which was usually carried out by non-virtual method and how it can be replaced with the use of the virtual method. So almost all the various phases, right from idea generation, design, manufacturing to marketing, it is influenced by virtual reality. So here in virtual reality, different tools are there. In the next classes, we'll study about what is virtual manufacturing. Next, we'll study how virtual manufacturing helps in the development of product quality. Next, how virtual manufacturing tools, what are the various tools which we are used, engineering design tools, system tools, where they are used, how the tools are used, all these things we'll be studying. So now, once see 3D CAD systems you have to study, which already are familiar. So one such topic we will take up in today's discussion that is called as a digital mockup. It's called as a digital mockup. So it is called as DMU, or you can say that it is a tool which is helpful in carrying out the product development. So it is purely a product which is based on 3D model. See, physically the model does not exist in front of you, but it exists in the form of a virtual reality in your monitor or in your screen. So digital mockup means it is a term that refers to the entire description of the entire environment of product cycle. That is, it influences design, test, manufacturing, inspection, quality control, quality analysis, installation. What else? The entire product life cycle is influenced. So that entire term is called as a what we call as digital mockup. So it is one of the tool which is uh, used to understand to carry out the process of virtual product development. So it is called as a digital mockup or DMU. Okay. So this is referred by all. So it is applicable for product design engineers, manufacturing engineers, as well as support engineers. So we can say that DUM, one of the main concept. What is the concept of DMU? The main object is as to have an important knowledge of the future and to have an supported product which will replace the existing physical prototype with the virtual ones. How how is it possible? Basic thing is you are using 3D computer graphics technology. Okay, so if you again go further, the digital mockup is also sometimes referred as digital prototyping, or we call it as virtual prototyping, where in fact it is related to more of manufacturing. So where it is connected to the production of a physical prototype. They are all parts of DMU, but basically we can say that it is a small correlation parts of DMU. So now to further see, this is the entire product cycle. All these entire product cycle is looked after by DM. Okay. So another definition of DMU we can take that it will influence all the activities that will build up a product. So using 3D computer graphics, and it allows the entire, see, when it comes to product data management is one aspect where we have to study. So you can view all the small parts, all the entire product design, manufacturing, market, all these things can be visualized using DMU. So what is the main objective of DMU? It is to have an important knowledge of a product which is not in real existing, but it's a product of future which is going to replace the existing one using 3D computer. So see, it is something which is not existing physically. It's a virtual one. How it is possible? Using 3D computer. So these are the all, see, DMU is not related to design or manufacturing or so. It is related to all the activities. Product design engineers use them, manufacturing engineers use them, as well as the support engineers. So what is, see, DMU is one of the tool. You can say that DMU is a tool, or you can say that it is a concept wherein what we do is that DMU will help the engineers to design and configure complex products and validate their designs. Means testing also can be done, installation, everything, without the need to build a physical model. So this definition will help you to clearly understand that. So when you know, when you don't build a model and you can see them and you can test it, you can visualize it, any design problems you can solve it. All these what happens? Better optimization, reduction in the production development phase, saving of huge amount of money is saved. These are all the advantages of DMU. So what are the techniques and technology? What are they using? We have listed here. Okay. Some of the example is the use of the lightweight 3D models using GTXLV. See, PDF format is also see, it's called as a 3D PDF format. So that is also very important part of a digital mockup. See, there are some research design team centers, what we call in the industries. These are all using this DMU concept. Why they're using? See, you can see all the parts. The visual representation of the entire format and the description of the product in a 3D PDF format is called as a. That is the one of the important part of what we call as a. See, one more thing it is I mentioned here, direct interface between digital mockups and PDM. What is PDM? It's a very important part. Again, in the later part of this module, we have to see that is product data management. Okay. So DMU, to summarize, you can visualize, assemble, mockup with the ability to measure, analyze, simulate, design, and redesign. All these aspects are carried out by. So after discussing DMU, So these are all very vast topics. So for your syllabus, it is been included in only one module, and the title of that module is Product Building and Structure. So here we can't go in depth. So because virtual manufacturing itself is one entire topic where you have to study the things in detail: virtual design, virtual marketing, what are the various tools used in virtual marketing. Then you need to have about data about what is product data management, how the various data, the entire description of the product is stored, how it is actually executed in the industry, what are the various case studies. So if you go in detail, it's a very, very vast topic. So here I'll try to summarize all these things is in as a little as many few slides as possible. So the phase of how we study this module is, first we should try to understand what is virtual reality. Then we should study in detail what is virtual product development, how virtual reality will lead to the VPD. See, virtual reality is a huge topic. It is used in architecture, it is used in tourism industry, marketing, where else? But here we are using only in product development. In product development, VPD, it is not about only design. It's about design, manufacturing, and marketing. Virtual manufacturing, virtual design. So now, what are the various tools are there? 3D CAD system are there, digital mockup is there, and again, lot many system design tools, engineering, lot of things are there. So after digital mockup, we'll study in detail about what exactly, very briefly about what is virtual manufacturing. Then we can go what are the various tools which we are using virtual manufacturing or in virtual manufacturing as well as design. Okay. So now digital mockup is just one concept. It is a where you can develop the entire product using this concept. Okay. So now already you might have known we have discussed quite a few slides. So what are the basic goals is definitely there is no physical creation of the models. So that is the reason why time to potential the product development cost is greatly reduced. Quality also, see what how virtual product development improves the quality itself is a specific study, but definitely the product quality is improved because you are going to select the best design without any this one. You are going to testing it before installation. So all the various things which you want to incorporate in during the design phase are all implemented. These are all the goals. So lot of companies use this digital mockup concept. So two examples where I'd like to share here how their digital mockup is used to study the entire phase. So all everything is possible, like design part, visualization, investigating the design. Okay, all the design data is shared to all this. There are a lot of stakeholders. Production engineers are there, design engineers are there, support engineers are there, marketing engineers are there, suppliers are there, vendors are there, customers are there. So these are all the stakeholders wherein you need to share the data to all this. How? There is one common platform which will help you to share the data and interact this. So that one common platform is DMU. This is an example of one of the, see, lot of parts are there: visualization, intricate parts, components parts, how, who is going to manufacture. So all this is possible by using the DMU concept. Okay. So with Teamcenter, see, you can look after all these things. What is the one more example I'll give here? So where it is possible, see, using the digital mockup, you can perform advanced analysis like see, linear models are easy to study, non-linear models you can study, static and dynamic analysis is possible, assembly is very easy, interferences, part motion studies, and where is the maintenance procedure. See, and you can share all the data of the product to all the stakeholders. These are all the advantages of digital mockup. And this is one more example. Various parts are there in this model, which are visualized and shared between all the stakeholders before it actually goes in for production. So digital mock-up where all it is used, automotive industry, aerospace, shipbuilding, railway, industrial plots, and building information modeling, which are already know, industrial machine. So it is purely based on a 3D model. So once the 3D model is created, where you can use it is used in engineering, basically in automotive, ship and airspace, or these are the other areas where it can be successfully used and executed. Okay. So after all the discussion, I would like to summarize and give you the main advantages and benefits are it reduces the time to market, design optimization, product quality is improved, cost reduction in almost all. See, it influences all the phases of product life cycle, and that is the reason why the it is becomes a totally integrated product, which will convey information through all the entire PDM. That is product data management. Data is shared, and that is the reason why it is one of the most efficient way of sharing the information directly with all the important stakeholders. So this is about DMU, which is one of the most popular concept of virtual product development. So it's a concept which you can successfully use, implement, and uh, utilize it to successfully develop a product. So this is it may be asked as a short notes, or they may be asked to explain what is a DMU concept, that is digital mockup. So this is about DMU. In the next classes, we are going to study about 3D CAD systems, which you are already familiar. Maybe in the next class, I'll take about virtual manufacturing. We'll have one small session on only, see, virtual design already you know, FEM, CATIA, different analysis, modeling, how models are created, 2D, 3D, we split up into various nodes. Then you subject to analysis, whether it is a design analysis or thermal analysis, whatever it is, depending on the product. So design aspect, optimization, all these things you know well. So next I will discuss only about virtual manufacturing. We'll have one session on only virtual manufacturing. From then onwards, we can proceed further to virtual design. And one session we need to have on various tools which are used in virtual uh, product development, and what is product data management. All these things we'll be discussing. So please go through the slides what we have regularly given to you, and wherever you need to have some questionnaire, you can put up on the WhatsApp. And this is the Zoom platform you're using. So shortly we are trying to replace it with Microsoft Team, for which already we have shared with you some of the data, but only few students have registered. So if more students are registered, we can switch over from this Zoom platform to this one, what we call as Microsoft Team. So assignments still many students have to give. And one more thing, I'll share with you the Google form wherein you need to fill the marks for the first, second, and third I. Thank you.